Hi guys, it's Jasmine with Jessie's Book Journal. Today I'm going to be talking about the series Black Hearts from Sara, Cate, and Rachel Leigh. The first book is called 4, and then the second book is called 5. The series is a dark reverse harm book, so if you don't like reverse harm, then the series isn't for you, because it definitely is a reverse harm. Also, there are some trigger warnings like murder, sexual stuff, and cussing and torture. So also, if those aren't for you as well, I definitely suggest that this book is not for you. So with that being said, like I said, it is reverse harm. It starts off with Iris being sent to the House of Assassins to receive help, and she ends up staying with them, promised to stay with them for 3 months, and in that return they would help her seek revenge for things that happened in the beginning of the book. So like I said, they help her. She also helps one of them learn some things that he's never done before. And yeah, so it's Iris, and then the Blacks are Silas, Byron, and Gabriel. Silas is more of the father. There's definitely an age gap between Iris and Silas. And then there's Byron. He's also kind of like his dad, more quiet and tries to control his emotions. And but he's also not liking how dad handles things. And then there's Gabriel. He's closer to Iris's age, and he's learning a lot of other things that he didn't have before because of how the household was held. And with that being said, with Iris, as she's learning these things, does start to fall in love with these guys, and they start to fall in love with her. They become very protective of her, and then she, like I said, she's trying to seek revenge on things that happened in the beginning of the book. So there's one part too that she's making a promise to one of the guys, and she ends up breaking that promise to work on getting her revenge because she's kick-ass and she's trying to do things on her own. She doesn't necessarily want the guys to do things for her, and she had the option to either try to seek her revenge or to leave the country, and she decided that she wants to seek her revenge because why the fuck not? What else does she have left to lose? Which is pretty awesome. I could not do that, but go Iris. Like, I think she's kick-ass. So she ends up doing it. Good for her. And then in the second book, in book 5, Gabriel ends up hired for a mission, and none of the people in the Black household feel comfortable with it. There's something sketchy about it, but he ends up going anyways without anyone knowing. Iris being Iris, loving all of her men, wanting to protect all of her men, she follows, but then she ends up in her own predicament. And then we meet Baxter and we meet Quentin. And I'm not gonna ruin anything with that too, but they're just extra characters. Quentin ends up becoming another big character of the whole series, and in a good way. And just all in all, like the whole book grows, the whole family grows, and Gabriel needs to decide on if he wants to do one thing or if he wants to do another thing. And because of Iris, he ends up deciding on one thing, and just because Iris is his girl, Iris is his princess, and I just think that's super cute. And all 3 guys would do anything to protect her, but she also is very headstrong and likes to protect herself and protect her men because she loves all of her men. So all in all, I think the book was really good. I think the whole series was pretty good. It was very quickly smooth. It was very spicy. The first book definitely had sex in pretty much like every chapter. I'm pretty sure like the first paragraph of the whole book was talking about how somebody was grabbing her ass cheek and lifting her up on the counter. That is literally how it starts. So that kind of gives you an idea. If you don't like that much sex, I definitely don't recommend this book, and I don't recommend this series. But if you like a little spicy, then I do recommend it because there are some sex scenes that get pretty dirty. And not necessarily spicy dirty, but like where they're doing it is pretty dirty. I did like that. The one thing I did do is I did give the series a 3 stars. I would have given it 4 stars, but because the reverse harm being the way it is, the relationship that it wasn't for me. And that's okay. If anybody else likes it, good for you. I'm glad. I'm a firm believer on love who you love, and that's fine, but it just wasn't for me. So that is the only reason why I did give it 3 stars. But it did run smoothly. I didn't want to put it down. I love the storyline, and I love how spicy it was, and I loved Gabriel. He kind of gave me Diesel vibes from Den of Vipers. He definitely wasn't as crazy as Diesel. I feel like Diesel's like grown up Gabriel. Like Gabriel is still like, he's still in like training wheels, and Diesel's like full on fucking crazy. Gabriel definitely doesn't walk around with a rainbow, or was it unicorn backpack? One of those two. But like crazy. And they were all so crazy about her. Like in Den of Vipers, they were all crazy for her too. So if you did like Den of Vipers, I do think you would like this book or this series. I know I did. It's just the relationship itself, the family dynamic was a little weird for me. I do recommend it. And yeah, that's all. And thanks for listening. I'm Jasmine, and this is Jazzy's Book Journal. If you have any comments or suggestions, please make them in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe.